The Minnesota Vikings take their show to LA this week. Their primary challenge? Stop Justin Herbert and the Chargers' passing attack, which got back into gear last week after being stalled on the side of the road for the previous couple weeks.
Home run ball, hauled in!
Herbie's engine was humming and back in the air last week, over 350 yards, 2 TDs, no picks, rating over 120, yards per attempt over 9.
Chargers go in front, and it's Justin Herbert doing it himself.
He got back on track by locking in on Keenan Allen. That was smart. 13 targets, 12 receptions, over 100 yards.
But his athleticism, which sometimes is underrated by people.
Normally, this is where Patrick Peterson would come in, but he's on the IR. Leaving Bashad Breeland to cover Allen, he's targeted the most, and for a reason. He's not having the best year.
Everybody goes with Bateman. And Devontae Freeman uncovered.
But the Vikings' pass defense did pick off Lamar Jackson twice last week.
Down the middle, and it is picked off!
And they held him under 7 yards per attempt, and their season numbers against the pass are good.
Tipped it to himself and secured it. A monster takeaway for Minnesota.
And even though they lost to Neil Hunter, they sacked Lamar 3 times and hit him 8 times.
Tackle the midsection and get Lamar to the ground.
So their pass rush looked as good as it has all season.
Jackson in trouble and down he goes.
However, the Chargers don't let Herbert get overheated too often. 0 sacks against the Eagles, less than twice a game for the season.
Releasing Jared Cook down the sideline.
That sets up a nice one-on-one. Rashawn Slater has been having an outstanding rookie year at left tackle. In this one, he will get his fair share of Everson Griffin, 5 sacks for the season.
Nobody ever told Everson Griffin that he couldn't make a play there.
The Vikings can be had on the ground, too. They gave up almost 250 yards to the Ravens.
You got a convoy out there. You've got the guard, you've got the center, you've got the fullback.
I know that was Baltimore, but they were also giving up over 4.5 going into that game as well.
Push my buddy, let me get some help right here. Oh, man, you gotta love it.
The Chargers can throw Austin Eckler at them. He's not coming off a great game.
Eckler slowed down and loses yardage.
But he has 4 games where he's averaged over 5 a run, so he's capable of taking advantage of Minnesota's weakness.
And he slithers for extra yards.
You never know how much work Eckler might get on the ground, but you definitely know Dalvin Cook will get his.
There goes Dalvin Cook, all the way down inside the 20. What a run by Dalvin Cook.
Cook is having another good year and is coming off a game where he went for 110 yards on 6.5 a carry.
A good run and a missed tackle and a first down into the red zone.
And now he lines up to run at an LA defense that gave up 4.5 a run to the Eagles, and that was a good showing for them.
Mash up the gut. It's Howard.
The Chargers' issues against the run, a season-long weakness.
Dash up the middle. Nice job by the line. Nice job by Jalen Hurts.
They've played the pass much better, though.
Pass is knocked away, trying to squeeze it in.
Last week, they didn't give up a lot of yards, but they gave up a high rating, and Jalen Hurts did complete 11 of his 17 passes on 9.5 yards per attempt.
Hurts drops it into his receiver.
They take on Kirk Cousins, who for the second game in a row didn't amass many yards.
Cousins to the end zone. Incomplete for Thielen.
That's back-to-back games with less than 190 yards. He did throw 2 TDs, one hauled in by Mr. Dynamite himself.
Runs right by him for the touchdown.
And that tees up another nice one-on-one. Asante Samuel Jr. has looked good throughout his rookie season and will likely chase Jefferson around quite a bit.
How about that catch? Is it? Is it, Jeff? It is.
The Vikings have desperation on their side, and that can be a very powerful asset. But LA isn't sitting on any sort of cushion either, so they have to keep their foot on the Bugs' gas pedal. Lay down your predictions in the comments section. We'll lay ours across the screen.